MVP. Hapa ni ile subscription lazima ugonge, notification lazima uchape, comment section lazima comment, because we have very, very interesting people here where we try and measure on entrepreneurs, we measure on talents, we measure on very interesting people who are valuable not just to me, but to the society at large. So, tuanze hapa. Leo, sinisema, hii nywele nilijishuka. It took me 2 days. It's Afro Kinky. Darling, thanks. Face beat was done by Vanessa. Thank you very much. You can follow her on Instagram and, check her out and call her when you want some makeup done to ya. Now, this hood is my hood. If you want a hood, just DM me. I'm up kwa comment section. Itisha yako, size yako, color yako. This is my logo. Yeah, if you look closely, it's written KAREH-B. Awesome. Jeans kama kawaida, jeans are everywhere. Hapo kwa viatu, we got them at backyard shoes. Just to recap and remind you guys to subscribe. Msisahau kusubscribe wasi. Hapo malipameandiko subscribe. Gonga hivi, notification bell. Alafu usisahau comment kwa comment area hapo down below. Alafu, if you have someone who you want us to have in this MVP segment, you can always comment hapo chini. We will find them and we will bring them to you and we will have a nice talk. I always say, these videos, make sure umetoka na kakitu katakusaidia. Don't waste your bundles for nothing. All right? So today we have a very, very dear, she's an upcoming artist, but I think she's already made it. Introducing to you, drum roll, Muringi Madari. What's up?
What's good? What's poppin' my people? What's good, y'all?
Aki ukwaje?
Niko fresh.
Umepimwa corona?
Yes, on Monday.
How was the process?
It's so uncomfortable.
Naona watu wakirushwa mavitu.
Nilikuwa nashangaa, kwani do they have to? Yaani umeingiza hiyo swab na bado mnataka tu ipotelea uko ndani, my people. Come on. Ishaingia.
I said this process is not even funny.
It's not.
Mimi hata nafikiria eti the day I went, I was like, they have seen on TV people, it's so uncomfortable. And yes, it is uncomfortable.
Yaani unafika mahali mpaka unaweka tu vitu mguu juu kanaenda tu kwa kuendaga like.
But that doesn't mean usiende kupimwa. I say please know your status. Yaani tunaongelea story ya HIV. But ni poa, jua your status, take the necessary precautions. Yes, so siju tuanze hapo conversation.
Anywhere. How have you been, by the way?
Mimi niko poa. Like you can see me, I'm glowing. Wacha tu sanitize.
Corona has got nothing on you.
It got nothing on me.
Coronavirus.
I don't want any of that. But you roll with the punches as they come.
Yeah.
So, wewe na Miracle Baby, are you dating or what? Are we?
Me and Miracle Baby, are we dating or not? Not like
For reals?
Zero. Kwanza zoom in. Mtu anataka mtu serious. Aingia inbox pale. No, we're not dating with Miracle Baby. It just so happens that I work with him on some projects that are in radio. So we are constantly together and taking videos.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. At the moment, I believe he's the king of Gengeton. Unless I stand to be corrected though. So do you think like you and him, panga any collabos maybe in the future? Maybe?
Probably in the future.
Yeah.
Because Miracle Baby, first of all, is a bad lyricist. Yani, na Kikuyu.
Yes, I know. I know.
So,
see, he wrote that song for DJ Fatso.
Yes. So he's a very good lyricist. So you never know. Tunaenda tu na venye flow inakaa.
He's amazing. Miracle Baby nakupenda by the personally.
Hata mimi.
Personally.
Morio wangu. Niliambiwa mimi ni demu yako handsome.
Wewe? By the hapo pa handsome. Why? Okay. I know we've talked about this before, but how do you take people telling you why don't you apply makeup? Why don't you apply you as Muringi? Why don't you apply makeup?
I think I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
But I have nothing against women who beat their face. In fact,
like me.
Yani mimi nashinanga pale TikTok kuangalia transformations because kuna watu wanapakanga makeup na muangalia like, madam,
neweka na tiwe. Anga newe.
Say what? I feel like if you don't want to apply makeup, don't apply.
Yeah.
It's still lazima. And makeup, for example, elevates a woman's confidence. There's some women who need to get that confidence by makeup.
Like me, I have that weakness, but it's not like I'll wake up and not leave the house with makeup. I will, but just that extra confidence. Makeup works for me.
So a confident woman is a happy woman, and anything that makes a woman happy, for it.
Yeah.
Just that mimi makeup tu, hata kuchora tu ni shida tu. Yani, girl, I tried. Unapaka makeup ukifikiria nenda kuwamaliza. Unaenda huko watu wanakuangalia like, okay,
yeah, scarecrow. Those are the words they use.
Yes, like, what's the scarecrow?
Yeah, I'm a scarecrow. KAREH-B scarecrow. Holla! Okay, how do you take people calling you a handsome girl?
I think I have insecurities. But I have never had insecurities with how I look. Never. Like how I look has never been an insecurity for me. My insecurities are other things,
not your looks.
Not my looks.
Yeah.
So even if people like tell me when I'm handsome, I'm like, okay, moving on.
At least there's something positive. Handsome is a positive thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I won't roll. But
Wa Kenya, you guys are special.
Munaita wasichana wengine handsome na wasichana wenyu wakitolewa makeup hata sio wa handsome. Get a life.
Guns shots. Anyway, Muringi, now you decided to do covers.
Yeah.
Why? Kwa nini uliamua kuchukua hiyo direction?
Okay,
First of all, let me cut you short.
Yeah.
Let's explain what a cover is, because most people don't get what a cover is.
A cover is you taking an artist's song and doing a rendition. A cover is generally a rendition.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that the person who sang that song didn't do it perfectly.
Yes.
But everybody, unajua ni kama life, everybody sees life differently.
Yeah.
So maybe I would have thought, I think it would have sounded better kama
like
angefanya hivi.
Yeah.
Ama what if I try using a house beat on a Mugithi song that's already known?
Yeah.
See, it's just a rendition.
Yeah.
It's not like you own a person's song. So stop bashing cover artists, man.
Yeah. First of all, Kenyans, let's be open-minded. Let's be knowledgeable. Tujue hizi story. Covers have been done since time immemorial. Venye tu amesema, it doesn't mean that the owner of the song, or rather the original writer of the song, didn't do a good job. No. It's just, commemorizing and just, upgrading, or, just giving your version of the song, not tarnishing the original song. Kenyans.
And plus, by the way, when you're doing a cover for someone, it's just like you can't do a cover of a song you don't like.
Yes, that's another thing.
You can't do a cover. Siwezi amka asubuhi niseme nitafanya cover ile ngoma na sipendi. So generally, if I am doing a cover, I'm just a fan of your work, and I want to do something
enhance
it.
Yeah.
So doesn't mean that the person didn't do a good job.
Yeah. So why did you take the cover direction? Because mimi personally nadhani uko na sauti ya kutoka biguni, ya kutoa nyoka na umrudishe kwa pagoni.
Usema hivyo wakisikia.
Uko na sauti, musuri nyororo ya kufanya
baka. I made it. KAREH-B amesema niko na sauti.
Oh, come on, please.
Look at me, mama.
Yeah. So why did you go the cover direction?
I usually do, most of the covers I do are Gogoyo songs. And let's just be honest, you won't find a 20-year-old listening to Gogoyo.
No.
And I felt like if some of these songs are not redone in a way like the youth can enjoy them, zitapotea. I felt like, so they're not many 20-year-olds who are listening to Gogoyo.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of them find that music boring. And if you're not very careful,
we will lose it. Yeah.
And there's nothing as bad as the people who've lost a culture.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing as bad as that. So the only way we can make sure that these 20-year-olds are listening to this music, which is actually music that has a lot of good information and good advice, is by making it what's that word?
Reviving.
Word? Not reviving.
What's that word?
What's that word? What's that word?
Modernizing?
Not modernizing.
What are you thinking about? What's that word?
What's that word? Palatable.
Where? Okay, hiyo utaniambia ni nini kwa sababu.
Palatable, as in something sweet. as in
Oh,
they listen-
palatable.
Palatable,
Okay. Umesikia hiyo Kizungu? Gugu,
So,
palatable.
so, as in the only way we can make sure that Ngogoyo is being listened to by the youth
Yeah.
is making it palatable
Yes.
to their soul, to their music, to their ears,
their hearts.
to their hearts.
Yeah.
And we can honestly we cannot do that if you're not doing covers to those songs.
That's true. And also, I think even the stories that were being told in those songs were really relatable, even to us.
Yeah.
Modo Tademe Theore, he had over, I don't know how many songs. And the truth is, maybe most of them were his stories. Most of them were stories done maybe by his friends, or most of them are just stories.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure, as venye umesema, culture isipotee. Na kama hiyo song ya seme CDM Kirato, you had it and it related to you as a young girl, so you're sure it will relate to someone else who is around your age or younger.
Sure.
Okay.
And there's nothing as bad as unajua watu wengi sahi wanasema anga Jaden Zagari yake koyo, let me teach him English.
Jaden, nile.
Listen and listen very carefully. There's nothing as bad as the people who have been stripped off their culture and enhance another culture.
Yes.
It's like ni kama kuringa na nguo ya kuomba.
Umesikia hiyo?
Ni kama kuringa na nguo ya
Muringi
kuomba.
amekuja hapa kufire shots.
It's true. It's like when you're pretending with another person's culture, it's not your culture. You've borrowed a culture that unaringa nayo.
Yeah.
That's a borrowed thing.
That's true.
Ni kama uniombe nguo enze ukiringa nayo.
Instagram.
At the end of the day, it's not your dress.
Not yours.
It's mine. So please, let's just go back to our roots, man.
Yeah. So Muringi, as much as Muringi is doing covers, does she do originals?
Yes, I'm currently working on originals. I'm working on an album with several artists.
Wow. Would you mention which artist? 1, 2, maybe?
No.
Tumesikia Miracle Baby ako kwa pipeline.
I won't
Hata kama ni 10 years later.
I can't mention who I'm working with, but I have like 3 already done tracks, original tracks. I'm still working on the collabos and the speed sheets and KKKKK.
That's nice.
Which, by the way, you are on my list. Kari,
Oh my God!
what's happening, baby? What's bothering you?
Kama umesikia tunafanya collab na Muringi, wale wameishi kuniuliza, "Oi, mnafanya collab hii?" Inakuja, relax.
What's happening? What's bothering you?
It's nothing.
What's hindering you from working with me?
No. I am fully, open to working with you. So any day you're ready, we are good.
So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Nitapotea kidogo kwa covers, but since ndo mnanijua nazo, I'll still keep doing them. Ni venye tu covers kidogo zinatukula kichwa.
Yeah, aren't you afraid? Because there's a story I heard about a local artist, Nadia Mukami. She said kuna ile kujulikana na kuna kumake do. So are you which one of those is you?
There's nothing that hurts. Yeah, you're walking around and people think what's good.
Ask me about it. I know.
Some mtu anaona tu umepita tu hivi anakuambia si nilikuona kwa TV
na wewe
na nini. So I think the thing I'm mostly afraid of is people knowing you and you don't have anything
to show for
it. So I'm really working hard towards releasing more originals and more performing things. So
because covers can quite limit you. And mimi I know that because over the years nimekuwa nikifanya nyimbo za wenyewe, live performances, tunaimba nyimbo za wenyewe. But once you do your own song, people take you a notch seriously than doing covers. So that's why I was asking, aren't you afraid of doing too much covers and forget?
No. I have originals coming. So yeah. I mean, that was also a thing I was worried about because I honestly the dream I have for Mugithi, I don't think I don't know, just have so much in store.
I also have a big dream for Mugithi because like I listened to you in one of the interviews you've done with the one you did with Jeff Korea, I think. You ulikuwa unasema Despacito, sijui Kifaransa, kinini. I would also love for people in other countries to sing a Mugithi song,
And they don't even know.
They don't
even know what it means, you know. I mean, that's the thing I hope to do, and it starts with little things like, you know, good production, good videos,
Yeah.
making sure you're thorough,
Yes.
making sure you've researched on what the people want to know and hear. So
And also don't forget yourself, because
Yeah.
most of the time unasikia, even when you listen to other artists, they kind of sound similar. And for you to stand out, I think it is best if you have some originality. And I think Muringi, you have some sort of originality. As much as you're singing, I'm singing. Wangari akiimba utajua ni Wangari. Muringi akiimba utajua ni Muringi. Ebu Wangari akiimba utasikia ni Wangari. KAREH-B.
KAREH-B.
Muringi akiimba utasikia ni Muringi. So ebu imagine hiyo parable.
imagine moto,
Hiyo ni explosion.
pasi,
Yeah.
na sio ile ya makaa.
Je.
Ya stima.
Okay, Muringi, so what would you call your genre of music? Do you have like a name for it?
I can't really call it banger, or I don't know. I'm an experimental artist, because I'll use Afro House on Mugithi. I don't know.
It's just a
fusing.
freedom kind of.
I'm fusing sounds to bora msikie tu muziki.
Yeah.
Bora inawapendeza.
I also don't like limiting myself. It's now I'm a banger artist. I gotta go this direction, because I think music is
Broad.
very broad, is very diverse. You can leo unaamka unasikia karege, kesho unaamka unasikia karumba. So I don't like limiting myself.
I think that's why the Mugithi industry has not grown for so long.
because they're limited.
Because they limited themselves.
Yeah.
Ati kama but unajua Mugithi mingi zinakuanga tu na code 3.
True that. Na wewe ukileta code zako 1000 unaambiwa wewe sauti yako hata si ya Mugithi, tuondokee.
Mimi and Aerosure tulikuwa tunapigwa kisiasa, tunaambiwa tunatoa muziki ya wale watu wa you guy my guy.
You guy.
See, you know I got a moti, I got a boti in my moti. You guy my guys, we go to Vashama.
Oh my gosh. Kwanza there's a time you had called me and you were a bit on the dark side or lower side, or you were having a very bad day.
Yeah.
People have told you that your voice is not for Mugithi music.
Yeah.
How do you take that?
Okay. Initially I was like hurt. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean your voice is not for Mugithi?
Kwa sababu ni sauti gani ya Mugithi?
Ni sauti gani ya Mugithi?
Yeah.
Come on. And then somebody tells me your voice is not for Mugithi, your body is not for Mugithi, your looks are not for Mugithi. So I'm like,
Okay,
Hold
there's a
up.
particular look, there's a particular voice. Okay, I'm here to change it. Sister, waambie hivyo, you're here to change the game.
I was like, watch me do this, okay? Watch me do this and prosper while
Yeah.
I'm at it.
Yeah.
I mean, hiyo ndo kitu inasumbua watu wengi sana wa Mugithi.
Sana. I got that as well. Once I did the Twilio Twega song, people are like, even her pronunciations are not Kikuyu. Her
you're
voice is not.
twinning, KKK.
But you know what? I'm not going anywhere. Mimi naimba Mugithi, pende uspende. I'm sorry. That's the voice God gave me, and I'm willing to sing Mugithi.
Mugithi,
And
huh?
Muringi as well.
But I think there's also something we need to address. Trolls.
Hizo zitaisha
Trolls.
sisi. Hizo
Hapana,
ziisha.
kuna certain trolls I'm trying to address here.
Address them, honey. Address them.
Do not come to my YouTube comment section and tell me, aka nika natural, haka pakangi makeup kama yule KAREH-B.
We're not here to compare.
Hata we are not in a competition.
We are not. By the way, we are not. We are not. Every person was born on their day. Every person has their own fingerprints. So,
And a journey to embark on.
yeah.
Please stop that comparison. Ati anadainanga hata Joyce wa mama. Agadainanga hata Joyce wa msharia. Ona kafa again ni nataka kuenjoy. Jitawa Muringi wa matheri. Do not compare me with nobody.
Do not. Wait. Shots, guns, shot. Hey, okay. Acha nikuulize tu kaswali.
How did you deal with sometimes people are trolling you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
So how did you get over not reading the comments?
You read them, and ukiona zikusaidii, just walk, pass, delete, pass. Kama ikusaidii.
Mimi nilikuwa nashinda. Sababu angalia. Alafu natoka kwa watu naambia ai. Taikuniuma. Mimi ndani unawashwa.
Yeah, it's true. I've read them and I've gotten a lot of trolls, but kama haikusaidii, I have this priority in life. Kama kitu ama mtu hanisaidii, kanyaga kubwa ukiendaga. I don't take it seriously. Because you can never please everybody again.
True.
Dogekania do the Muringi.
Ona kirede nikiana mina mutha.
Yeah. So,
ona makireti ama rutete gweta gwate ya Misri. Na naoki amule mire. Ni gereo, Muringi mwale wa mathani. Moving on.
Okay, pick one. Kwa Meregei or Irish?
Well. Can't I just have both?
They are both, they are both amazing artists, but you have to pick one, honey. Just pick one. Imeshindikana.
Moving on. Another question?
Pass!
You may think I'll have both.
Jessica Tutura or Samido?
Jessica Tutura.
Oh, wow. Yeah, me too.
I feel like Jose is versatile.
Yes.
He's very experimental.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that Samido is not.
Samido, you're also kwa ligi yako.
Wewe. Samido, wewe.
Yeah.
Wewe. Uliwachi kwanza ile trace.
Liliana.
Like, oh.
I was up all night watching that thing. Yeah. Yeah, so they're both good.
When I grow up.
Yeah. So,
but I think with my versatility and how I like to experiment on sounds, Jessica Tutura will be my go-to guy.
Okay. Demevi or CDM Kirato?
CDM.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, niko hapa dancing lessons. This girl can dance. She can dance. So you're gonna show me some moves. Tukimalizia. You guys, mimi niko na mwili mawe. Yeah, my body is like a stick. You know the way a tree grows. Hivyo ndio niko. So let me see if I'm a bit flexible today. Utanifunza 1, 2, 3 steps.
Kuna muziki?
No, we have one in our mind. Imaginary music.
No worries, I'll teach you one or two free moves. You know.
As she prepares the dance moves, we are at Nyumbani Restaurant, which is along Oledume Road. Thank you so much for sponsoring this. Also, Tasty Pastries, with they major in nude cakes. Nude cakes.
What's a nude cake?
A nude cake is haina icing juu. Hizo whiting, decorations. Hainanga hizo. So they do deliveries. You can check them out on Facebook. Check them out on Instagram. And have yourself a piece of cake. Call Nyumbani's, have yourself a piece of fish, because samaki yao is out of this world.
I'm taking you up for that offer.
For fish? You want fish?
I'm taking you up for that offer.
Tukura samaki to boost immunity.
Because who is Corona? Who is Rona?
What is that?
Who is Corona sachet?
Mwasha tukanyage left, right foot.
Left, right foot. So, you do. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Don't compare the hips, people. Wachana na huku. Where angalia dance moves.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Ambia mafans wako kitu.
On Instagram is who_is Muringi. Facebook ni Muringi wa Matheri. YouTube ni Muringi. Kila mahali ni Muringi. TikTok mkinipata nikiwafunza ku.
See you guys next week. Adios.